Jurassic World's Camp Cretaceous Season 5 is scheduled to release on the 21st of July, just a month after Dominion, and everyone is asking what is going to be happening with the Spinosaurus, because we know it was in Season 4, we know it's going to be in Season 5, but what is going to happen to it in Season 5, and what is going to happen to it after the events of Camp Cretaceous Season 5? Well, I've got all them answers in today's video, so I hope you're ready, and if you don't want any spoilers, I suggest turning this off now. Right, let's get straight into it. So hello everybody and welcome to today's video with me, Shadows, where we're going to be talking about the Spinosaurus and what is going to happen to it after the events of Camp Cretaceous Season 5. And what is even going to happen to it in Season 5? Well, I've got all them answers today and we're going to talk about it right now. But before we do, don't forget to check out my merch shop with all the brand new designs and check out my Patreon to support the channel. Right, let's get into it. So as we all know, the Spinosaurus was in Camp Cretaceous Season 4 and featured a prominent role as such in the storyline, but didn't get lots and lots of screen time, but we know it was in Season 4. There's also rumours of it being in Jurassic World Dominion, but we'll cover that later. So what is the role of the Spinosaurus in Season 5, and what part is it going to play, and how are we even going to see it after Camp Cretaceous Season 5? Now by now everyone should have seen the teaser trailer for Season 5 where you see lots and lots of scenes. You see the Spinosaurus with Toro and the Baryonyx Limbo, and they're being controlled, well, mind controlled with these chips, just like we see at the end of Season 4. So we know for definite that the Spinosaurus is going to be in Season 5. But the main question is it going to die? Is it going to survive? What is actually going to happen to it in Season 5? And that's what we're going to cover right now. So we have evidence and we know the fact that it's going to be controlled. Now all this is happening in the events of 2016, which is what, 4, 5, 6 years before the events of Jurassic World Dominion. So whatever happens in Season 5 can roughly translate into Fallen Kingdom, which is 2018, and can translate into Dominion, which is 2022. We also know that the events of Jurassic World Dominion's original script, the original ending for Jurassic World Dominion, is now the official ending for Camp Cretaceous Season 5, and that was confirmed by Colin Trevorrow in an interview last week. So what does that mean for the future of the Spinosaurus? Because we know in Season 5 it's going to be in there and it's going to be mind controlled. Well, my thoughts are that they're somehow going to break these mind control devices, because we don't actually see that in Dominion. We see the old laser sound technology from Fallen Kingdom. So we know the brain chips and brain controlling isn't going to be in there. So that is telling me that the Spinosaurus's brain chip is not going to be functioning, or it's going to be broken in some shape or form. So the campers would somehow have to break these chips on the Spinosaurus, Toro and Limbo. Maybe the Spinosaurus will then shake its mind control and go off and live its lovely life on the island, but that's unlikely. My thoughts are that it's either going to be it's going to be killed off, because we're not going to see it in Dominion, but we'll talk about that later. B, it's going to live its life out on another sanctuary, potentially. Or C, it gets sold on the black market to Biosyn, and we could see a crop up in Jurassic World Dominion. Now let's start with the first one. We'll take it step by step. So let's start with the most reasonable belief story, which is that it gets sold on the black market to Biosyn, because that seems the most likely after all the events in Season 5, because we know at the end of Season 5 Manticorp is going to be dismantled, it's not going to exist anymore, and if you want to know all about this, I've got it in previous videos here. Yeah, but Manticorp is not going to exist anymore at the end of 2016 and goes underground and starts to make illegal dinosaur fights, and that's what we're going to see in Dominion. That's actually confirmed. So we know they're not going to exist. So what will actually happen to all them dinosaurs on the Manticorp Island? They're not just going to disappear. So the Spinosaurus isn't going to just disappear. Toro, etc., they're not all going to disappear. So the most obvious answer to me is that they're either going to be packaged up, sent off to a sanctuary, aka Biosyn, and sold on the black market. Either that, or they somehow perish in some shape or form. Now, they probably not going to kill off the Spinosaurus in Camp Cretaceous, because that would be a very silly move, especially as they'll probably want to use it in future franchises, such as, you know, the spin-off series, etc. They'll probably want to use that, so they probably won't kill it off. So my thoughts are it's probably going to be sold on the black market to Biosyn, who's obviously marketing themselves as dinosaur protectors, dinosaur sanctuary animals, where they capture these animals and take them to the Biosyn sanctuary. I think that's what's going to happen to our Spinosaurus in season 5. It'll break the mind control, and at the end of the season, Biosyn will come swooping in and take all these dinosaurs to their sanctuary, including the Spinosaurus, which is then how it could link into Dominion, where we could see some of these dinosaurs in Dominion. Whether or not the Spinosaurus is actually in Dominion is yet to be confirmed, because this is done before Dominion is released, but there are videos on it here if you want to look into it. Now, the other option is that the Spinosaurus somehow in Season 5 actually gets killed off by the campers, or the removal of the brain chip. Anything could actually happen in Season 5, you know, and with an asset as big as the Spinosaurus, I find it difficult to believe they'll actually kill it off. But they have actually done it in the past with the Indominus and the Endoraptor, and they only featured in one movie themselves, just like the Spinosaurus. So it is possible that they could kill off the Spinosaurus in Camp Cretaceous Season 5, especially with the removal of these chips into the brain. Something could happen to the Spinosaurus there. I personally don't like the idea of them killing the Spinosaurus off. I'd much rather have the scenes where they remove the brain chip, Biosyn comes in, it either gets sold on the black market or taken off somewhere at the end of Season 5. That's what I want to happen to the Spinosaurus, but we'll have to wait and see. We've only got a month and a half to wait for Season 5, and then we can confirm exactly what's happening. But what we do know is that the Spinosaurus is 100% in Camp Cretaceous Season 5. It is 100% being controlled by a brain chip, which will then lead to all kinds of chaos for the campers. We could see the Spinosaurus chasing him down. The Spinosaurus could even go into illegal dinosaur fights, being controlled to fight the T-Rexes. We could see that Spinosaurus versus T-Rex rematch in Camp Cretaceous Season 5. That's something which is indeed possible, because the Spinosaurus is in there, the T-Rex is in there, and they're controlling these dinosaurs. They could quite easily make them fight. That is something we could see. But I'd like to know your thoughts and feelings. What do you think is going to happen with the Spinosaurus in Camp Cretaceous Season 5? Is it A, going to be killed off? Is it going to be rescued by Biosyn? Is it going to be sold on the black market? I would love to know your thoughts and feelings and any theories you have down below, so please let me know. As always, I'd like to thank my Patreons for supporting the channel. They are a massive help. Please see them on the screen now, so thank you very much, guys. I'd like to thank you for watching this video today as well, and don't forget, if you did enjoy it, please hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with everything Jurassic, me, my in real life videos, and anything Jurassic World related within the next couple of weeks. I will cover it here on the channel. I have got you covered. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. I'm Shadows, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers now, and bye bye.